Now let's share the feeds to other places. All right, I'm sharing this. Please join us. I think we are live. We are live. If you can hear us, okay. If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on when and where you'll be catching this video. All right, but it is 7 p.m. here in Texas time, Central Time here in Texas. Okay, so we're coming to you live. This is Helen, your host here, coming to you live from Discovery Tax Services. And today we'll be talking about earned income credit. As promised, I was going to bring a special guest for you all tonight.
Oh man.
And so before we get to that, please do share the show, like, share. If you're on YouTube, please share, hit the subscribe button and join us for the next show. And if you're on Facebook, please share and invite others to join us tonight. As
Right.
tonight
That's how you grow the channel.
Is really important, and so when you help us grow, we get to get this message to everyone. Okay, right. So yeah, so tonight I promised you guys to bring a special guest. Okay, and that special guest is no other but my partner.
Now I feel special.
My partner in crime and everything. No, you're my partner in all good and good doing. Okay. So, all right. So, again, this is Discovery Tax Services, where we give you tax advice the way it should be. Our goal here is to educate you, inform you, so that you're making informed decisions as you go out to file your taxes. Please give us the disclaimer.
Quick disclaimer. Pretty much all the information shared here is for informational purpose only. If you need tax advice, please contact your tax advisor, your CPA, your accountant, your bookkeeper. But better still, you can check out Discovery Tax Services. There are professionals that will be able to give you tax advice.
All right. So yes,
let's get to this.
Yes, so let's get to it tonight. Again, I am bringing you Mr. Washington here. Let me actually have him introduce himself.
Okay. Well, I'm Vonnie Washington, and this is my beautiful wife. She has owned and operated Discovery Tax Services over the past 10 years or so, and the clientele can let's say give you testimonies about their experiences and all of that. The great job she has been doing, and my role pretty much I'm that support system, just there to buttress her efforts. And so she was talking about the show. I'm like, yes, I can join the show tonight with you. We'll just chat about earned income tax credit, how important it is, and how it impacts your refund. So let's talk about it. Let's just chat, have a family time, chatting about earned income tax credit. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Those questions will be addressed.
Okay. And you do have to get StreamYard permission to be able to
Right,
text your
right, right,
question to
right.
us. And we'll be looking at all the boxes to make sure we are not missing any question you may have. But to piggyback on this, on what he just said, actually, they said behind every great woman there is a what? A great man in the back. He is actually my hidden weapon.
I thought it was the other way around.
It probably is, but you know, he is our background, our tech support. First, trust me.
Everything.
So, anyways, stay tuned and enjoy this show tonight. Again, please share with others. So, yes. So, again, tonight we'll be talking about earned income tax credit. So, what do you have for me?
Let's get to it. Yeah, let's just look at what an income tax credit is.
Okay.
Just helping our clients, and viewers tonight, understand what earned income tax, credit is.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and just tell
yes.
the folks why it is.
So for the earned income tax credit, earned income tax credit is a refundable credit that is given to low to moderate income workers.
Right.
And it helps lower your tax liability. It's a credit that is fully refundable to you. And sometimes, we're here to talk about it today because a lot of people sometimes get it misunderstood. It's easy to misunderstand it and what it is and how it works and how how it can impact
your refund.
Your refund.
Or refund your taxes.
And also we'll talk about who's qualified for it and so forth.
So having said the definition, there are key things that stood up, to me.
Mm-hmm.
One is, the earned income tax credit being, refundable. Can you maybe we can throw light, on that a little bit, because refund, pretty much you get money back, right?
Right.
So earned income tax credit being refundable means that credit, if you file your taxes and you qualify for earned income tax credit, yes, you can get a refund based on that credit.
Yes. So it is refundable in a sense that, yes, it will actually increase, like, for example, especially for people with dependents that are filing taxes, it actually helps increase your refund amount.
That is if you qualify for it, right?
That is if you're qualified for it. So, now, yes, go ahead.
So it means that we also have to look at, what qualifies, people for that credit.
Right.
But before that, you talk about no, not the amount, but it reducing like the liability and all of that. Right. So like liability in terms of tax liability, like where you owe, because you work, you have to pay taxes,
right?
And then say your tax liability was $1,000, right? And you qualify for an income credit of the same amount, that offsets that liability.
Absolutely.
Takes it to zero.
Yes, it does.
So it's a good credit.
Yeah, it does. It takes it takes care of it. And for the earned income credit amount for 2021 tax year, I'm going to go ahead and give you the amount. It ranges from $1,500 up to $6,728.
Okay, so that's the amount you can qualify for.
That's the amount you can qualify for. Again, from $1,500 for up to $1,500 if you're single. That's another thing. So even if you are single, not only this is the only credit that not only people with children can qualify for. So you can have no dependents and still qualify for the credit.
Yeah, that's with the new changes, right? The new changes in the tax law. So without kids, you can still qualify.
You can still qualify for it without kids for 2021. Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. So, but what is even the earned income?
Earned income. Okay, so good question. Thank you. Earned income is any income you earn by working. Whether if it's a self-employed, whatever you're working for yourself, what if is a gig job, something you do on the side hustle,
like Uber,
driving, lifting, just anything you did and for someone and they're able to pay you, whatever amount that you have. And the great thing about this credit is you can qualify for it for income as little as $1. So for
That's very good.
from $1 to, it has to be an earned income. So an earned income is something that you work for, you physically mm, sweat for. Yes.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's good to know.
Hmm.
So, what if you did not work? What happens
When you say, well, you did not
for
work.
for 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 this year? What if you did not work? It,
Oh.
which means you don't have earned income.
Ooh.
So what happened?
Okay, so for 2021, okay, there is a beautiful, I would say a little nice law that is in place right now that if you lost your job for 2021 and you did not work in 2021, or worked some but earned very little income, in order to qualify for the earned income credit, you can look back to your 2019 income and use that income to get the credit for 2021.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So, which means I can still, while working, I can still file my taxes and just use the 2019 income, qualify for an income credit, and get some money, right?
Absolutely.
Oh man,
Absolutely. So, yeah,
you can't beat that.
if you did not work in 2021 and you worked in 2019, not 2020, but 2019, you can use the income from 2019, apply it to the 2021, you will qualify for the credit.
So I think with that, that's where knowing the tax law comes into play, um, with the various tax preparers,
Yes.
because you got to be up to date with the tax laws to be able to apply them.
Yeah.
Like if you are not keeping in touch with the different changes in the tax law,
Hmm.
um, and your client comes and filing taxes, and you just entering data and hoping that some software give you the right numbers, you'd be
You know,
leaving money on the tables for them, right?
absolutely. Absolutely. And this is what I say. So anybody can file taxes. Anyone can file your taxes, but not everyone takes time to learn taxes, how to file the taxes, how to apply the laws, how to keep up to date to the current happening. So you can go to anyone and they can use TurboTax or they can use any other software and they can file your taxes for you. But do they know what they're doing? It's very important. You have to. This is one of the thing that I say. This is one of the business that you have to be a thinker. You have to be able to study. You have to look out there. For me, when it comes to um, my clients, I don't want to leave anything out on the table for them. So we work very hard here to make sure whatever credit is available to you that you're eligible for, we're applying that. Now, if you can go to your tax preparer and ask them, hey, I heard XYZ, and if they look confused and they don't know much about it or they haven't heard about it, they may want to maybe even argue with you about it. Just quietly, I'll say, go, just get the exit door. You can give us a call and then we'll help you about it, whatever. And the great thing about Discovery Tax Services is we service all states, okay, in the US. So no matter where you are, we can assist you. But
I think that's a good point you just made, as far
right,
as servicing different locations,
right.
the various states,
But
because the use of the software, the tax software, like you were showing me, like take for instance, like the portal,
right,
where you can send that to the client, they can upload all their documents securely. It's encrypted end to end,
right.
and so that's a secure channel for exchanging those documents between you and the client, and chatting with them and all of that.
Hmm.
It's a beautiful thing, and the client does not have to really come to the office, right?
No, not necessarily. One of the things that is very important, especially in the time we're in right now when the pandemic hit. I mean, we started this mobile feature tools back in 2018. That was right before COVID hit, I would say, or I think 2 years before COVID hit. And the people were not taking it serious until when COVID hit. Now everybody is in their own space and everybody's doing whatever. It became very useful because you don't have to step outside of your house to go risk yourself. Okay. And also, when the weather gets ugly, like we are experiencing here today in Texas, you can sit in the comfort of your own home and send your tax document, and we're prepared for you. And to, again, piggyback on earlier, as far as going to a place that are knowledgeable, that understands what's going on and can look and work for you, is very important.
Yeah, I think the key
So
there is,
you as a client too, you should try your best to also be up to date, to be informed as well. And that's one of the things we do here too at Discovery Tax Services. We don't just have people just come and sit down and do their taxes. We try to break it down to you to where you understand what's going
walk you
on
through
and
the
walk you through
process.
the process.
Okay.
And a lot of people that have left our office, that's what they love about our
So
service
that's
the
why
most.
clients always come
Yes.
back.
So it's not just about working it and making it look like we are doing magic for you. You
There's no
want to
magic there.
make sure you are part of the process.
So let's talk about the qualification for the earned income tax credit.
Okay.
So, what's required? How can I qualify for the earned income tax credit?
Okay, so first of all, you want to be to qualify for it. You have to be I believe this year is 18.
Oh, from 19?
Okay,
Maybe?
no, 19. Yeah,
Yeah, 19.
from 19
There's no upper limit from what I saw.
year of age.
Mhm.
And there's no upper limit. So back before, it used to be where the cutoff was at, what was it, was 60,
60, yeah,
64,
pretty much
age
around our
64 or
retirement
so.
age. Yeah.
But at this point in 2021, you do not have to be, you can be any age, starting from 18,
From
19 and up.
Yeah.
So,
So apart from that, what else? What we got? As
okay.
far as do you have to have children?
Of course, for the qualification, you have to have a qualifying children. Again, meet the earned income requirement, which means you have to have earned the income work. So,
So the earned income, you got to have earned income.
mhm.
What's the minimum? Is the minimum earned income?
For the minimum, yes, the minimum this year is up what 10,000.
No.
Up to-
The minimum. I think I saw something that has to do with $1.
No, the minimum. I said that earlier. I'm sorry. The minimum. Look, I'm.
You just need
I'm
to have.
repeating myself.
You just need to have some earned income.
Yeah, you just need
even-
to have some
even
earned
$1.
income. As I said earlier, it's from $1,
Yeah.
all the way up to what 21,000, whatever amount. So, for tax year 2021, from anywhere $1 up to 57,000
Yeah.
is qualified.
And depending on the
Depending-
filing status, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Filing status, and depending also on the number of children you are filing as
Okay.
well. Mhm. So
And,
people
and
with
what's about the people without children?
well, the people without children, they can still qualify up to 1,500, but they don't necessarily have to have children to qualify for the credit. They just need to have
The earned income.
an income that qualifies.
So we talk about the earned income.
Mhm.
Pretty much what's considered earned income. You talk about working, maybe what are you doing Uber, or you had a W-2 job with a company, and all of that.
Mhm.
All of that's considered earned income.
Correct.
Okay, but
is
what
that?
if I'm receiving like pension pay, I'm in prison and God forbid I'm not going.
So, okay, what is not earned
You-
income?
like those in prison, working and all of that, is that considered earned income?
No.
Okay, so
No,
that's
unfortunately, and unemployment is not considered earned income either.
that's a big one, because people receive big unemployment checks.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you receive unemployment, is unemployment. It's
So you're
not
not
an
earning it.
employment income.
So you're not
So
earning it, right?
an unemployment does not qualify for earned income credit because that income is not earned
So it becomes unearned
in
income.
on earned income. So
Okay,
it
that's
won't
good to know.
qualify for the credit.
That's good to know. So pretty much, let's look at the income threshold. What's going over your screen here? Let me see. Let's look at the income thresholds.
Okay.
Um, so maybe you can share. You have that slide, right? You can just put it up on your
Let me
screen.
see. All right, let's share something with you guys real
Pretty much,
quick.
let's look at those numbers.
Let's look at the numbers because it's
Because
a lot to be
those are
showing you.
interesting numbers. Go all the way to the table. There you go.
Is it this one?
That's the slide.
All right. Excuse me.
So that's how those numbers shape up pretty much. Zero for those with our children. So again, you can qualify up to that maximum of $1,500.
Mhm.
But the income maximum,
Mhm.
you see what that is? That's
Yeah.
21,430 for those that are single.
Mhm.
Single with our children,
Mhm.
21,430. So if you go beyond that income threshold,
Mhm.
now you no longer qualify
Mhm.
for that credit.
Yeah.
So I guess the less you work there,
Mhm.
the possibility exists for
Right.
you to get that, a maximum amount.
Mhm. So yeah, that's just what it is. The more you work, the higher your income. Your taxes are.
Yeah,
So they throw you into a different tax
it's a different
bracket.
tax brackets.
So yeah, and you have that. So you guys can feel free to screenshot this number if you want to, but it's not necessary. When you do come to us to file your taxes, we'll make sure to break everything down to you. We can also show you um, on your 1040s where all this play
The very
out at
breakdown
the
telling you
breakdown and everything
how the number play out for you,
for
what you
you on
qualify
your
for, or
particular
why you did
1040.
not qualify.
Yeah.
That's good. So in the case of married filing joint,
Mm-hmm.
let's say, so you have the married filing joint, and sometimes people are married and then they're separate.
Right.
So you have a married filing, separate, situation.
Right. So the great thing about the earned income, again, if you have children, when you separate it and you are fighting the kids, you will still be able to take the credit if you have a dependent.
That is if you're still married, right? Yes,
Yeah, if
when
you're
you're
still
still
married and
married,
separated,
it's separated, legally
legally
separated.
separated.
You know,
Yeah, so you have to be legally separated to qualify for the earned income credit. And there are times the IRS want to see the legal separation documents. Okay. So you cannot just go in and say, oh, my husband and I, we're not together anymore. We're separated. Well, unfortunately, here in America, when you are separated, sometimes it's necessary to document it. So you have to have a certificate of separation,
yeah,
just like you get a
that's
certificate
legal.
of divorce.
That's legal
Isn't that
separation.
interesting?
That's legal separation.
Right.
But if the both of you live apart for the last 6 months or so, and you can prove, because that's the key you just said here. If you can prove, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can prove that yes, you're a separator, yes, you can still qualify for that credit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is an
Now,
interesting.
you do not qualify for the credit
Mhm.
if you are separated and are single. You have no dependents, and you're filing married, filing separate. You lose that credit. Again, let's make that clear. So you do not get the credit if you're doing married filing separate, filing status with no dependents.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a very good point. So how does the let's see, how does the whole income tax credit impact people now? Pretty much, I think that's the key. Like you talk about the tax liability, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you talk about the refund.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more about how it works now, right?
Right.
So let's say you had a like the tax liability situation we talk about. You had a tax liability of $1,000 from your job. You know the income you earn, tax liability of $1,000, and your job withheld 1,500. Now, liability against the total withholding, you got a refund of $500 there. Then you talk about the earned income tax credit. The income tax credit, assuming you qualify for another $1,000, man, you getting $1,500
Mm-hmm.
in refund
Mm-hmm.
because yes, you qualify for that. That's very interesting. And so that way, the different credits, come in, or I would say that's really the importance of these, different credits. Whether it's the earned income tax credit, child tax credit.
So yeah, let's say you work and have a you paid some taxes. Let's
Right.
say you have a dependent and you pay some taxes. Um, let's say you made 30,000 and it took out say 2,500, 2,500. Now you have maybe three children. You qualify for the maximum amount of
The earned income
the
tax
earned
credit.
income
Mhm.
tax credit. As long as your income is below the 57,414 amount, you'll get the taxes that you pay. First of all, you get that, and you get your earned income tax credit amount, and then your children, um, the child
The
tax
child tax
credit as
credit.
well. So yeah, for those that work, less, then 57,000 could get the maximum amount, and that means a nice chunk of refund there.
So pretty much you get the child tax credit, you get earned income tax credit,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get the excess of your withholding.
Right.
So if you withheld more than your tax liability, you
Mm-hmm.
get the difference.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Got any more question for
That's
me?
good. I guess maybe we look out for questions. It's
All
question
right.
and answer. We got 3 minutes to the end
All
of the
right. We
show.
got 3 minutes, you guys. Q&A
You got a
time.
notification here. Let's see.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, Kamara. Anytime. You can come see your boss lady anytime.
So yes, we just open up for question and answers. If you have any questions, you can ask, and your questions will be answered.
Okay. So one of the things I want to also bring to your attention is if you're filing the credit for the earned income credit, do not expect a quick refund this year. Okay, the IRS is not going to start paying it out until May, February. The reason for that is they want to make sure, especially for those that are taking the credit and also have a dependent, they are the owner of those children that they are filing,
So pretty much
and
for
so forth.
additional
So
verifications.
additional verification is going to go on. Additional, research is going to go on all those people claiming the credit. So you want to make sure that you are claiming the children that you also take care of. Because if the kids did not live with you and you did not take care of them, once again, you can't just run and go find someone's child, or some, even if that child was your child. Say for instance, you have um children, you are now separated from or divorced, and those kids live with the mother, and the custodial, the non-custodial parents is paying child support. We're seeing cases where the non-custodial parent would run and go find the children because they feel like they're paying child support, and so they're entitled to do so. Unfortunately, that is not how it works. The IRS do not want you to just run and go find those kids without the custodial parents who is taking care of the children permission. And so they're going to hold the taxes because they want to see how many taxes are going to come through with
The same child.
child or
Okay.
children on
Right.
the, and so they would be checking all of that. So for that reason, that those that are claiming those credit of refund is going to be delayed. All right.
Okay. No other questions? No questions. I guess we have come to the end of this
Mm-hmm.
tax tip Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
We look forward to another one. Oh man, I enjoyed the show.
Did you
So
guys?
so I look
How?
forward to to joining you
This
again
is
for
his
another one.
first time here. I need y'all to grade him.
Oh man, so
Let
many
me
you,
know
huh?
if he needs to come back.
Or just put me off the show.
I think he needs to come back. I think he needs to be here. But let me know if you want to see him again. So he is he is a box of knowledge. So just FYI, he he's quizzing me
Nah,
with all these
that's
questions that he
that's
already knows the answer to.
no. I'm just preparing to file my taxes, so I need to know. That's the SME asking,
But
so I
yeah.
can get the necessary knowledge.
So
That
what
when
do
I
you
file
think
my
about?
taxes, I can get the maximum credit because I want my refund to be big, huge. So I can't get the
Yes.
huge refund if I don't get all the credits and deductions that
Yes.
I need.
And if you work for yourself, do you qualify for the credit? Of course you do. So
Oh yeah, that's self employment, right?
yeah, self-employed are qualified too. I think
Yeah.
we covered that too from the beginning.
Yeah,
So just know that you're
because they
covered.
work, so that's earned income, right?
All right.
Yeah.
So
So
yes.
yeah, so that's it for tonight. You all have a good night with the
All
weather
right.
in Texas. Stay warm, be safe, and have a blessed night.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. We'll be back again. I'll bring him again. All right. Yeah, have a blessed one. Feel free to inbox us, call us. Any questions you may have will be available to you on a one-on-one basis if you have any further questions. Okay. All right. Y'all have a blessed night.